the sick, after the vulnerable, but they can.
So it's, I'm here at Trade Gallery in the Mark McGowan exhibition. As you can hear, I'm sort of battling with Mark here to tell you about the show down here. You might think, why would you put on an exhibition of videos that you can already find on the internet? Well, the thing is, I think that Mark's a really interesting artist. He holds a really interesting position within the art world, but also within social media, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube and that sort of thing. I think he's quite unique as a character, and so this exhibition is celebrating one of the kind of renegades of the current sort of art world, and I think he's an interesting artist with a lot to say. Also, you can still hear him. Also, the way that the films are arranged in the exhibition are there's two chronological films. Sorry, there's two sets of films that are run chronologically about his performance that he made for Trade, which is this "Where's Daddy's Pig," where he pushes the pig from the hospital that he was having treatment for cancer at to Downing Street. And then in the second room, he pushes the pig from Downing Street to the Bank of England. And in the third room, we've got a selection of really interesting films that he's made. And there's also something strange about when you hear them all together, you kind of you perhaps give them more time and more space, and you can kind of hear he's kind of got there's almost a comedic element to the work that perhaps you kind of miss. Or perhaps you don't see the kind of finer, subtle. It's really hard to speak with him shouting. But there's some. Sorry.
But this is fucking ideological.
So in the large room, there's a group of films that I've selected that I think are really interesting, and watching them all together is quite interesting, because you kind of get to step away from the internet. They are quite big works now. They're kind of 6 foot. The volume is obviously quite different, but there's also the subtleties in the videos you don't really notice quite so much. The way the kind of narratives work within each of the videos. So basically, what I'm saying is, come down to Trade. It's a great exhibition. Hope to see you down here.